Today I'm going to talk about one of the ways you can use to hide your gray. This is really handy if you're growing your gray in the hard way, if you've got the white line that's getting wider and wider and wider as you very patiently, and wow, does that take dedication. That has got to be the hardest way to go gray. The easiest on your hair, the most natural way to do it, but takes a lot of dedication. So here's one of the ways you can get yourself through this. Scarves are awesome, hats are awesome. You can use the sprays, which you see in my Not Gray for a Day video, and I will at some point shoot a video hiding the gray with those sprays. But today I'm going to talk about Roux Fanci-Full rinses. These are products that have been on the market forever. I mean, seriously, your grandmother used this to cover her gray. I used these back in the day on films a lot when I had blonde hair, but I was going to be wearing a dark wig to give the hair a little more color to blend it in. The sprays a lot of times can just be a little too messy, so sometimes I would use these first because it just got it a little closer to the root, looked a little better. I don't have high hopes for this on a full head of silver hair, but we're going to try it out. Now first, this formulation is the liquid formulation, and I picked this up at CVS a couple days ago. It's also available at Sally Beauty Supply. I will drop links to Amazon down below if anybody's interested in picking up these products. Today I am not going to be trying the liquid version because I'm not at my home and it is god-awful messy, and I'm going to wait until I am at home and have my bowls and brushes and all of that. I'm going to concentrate instead today on mousses. Today I'm going to concentrate on their mousse formulation. First, I'm going to try this number 26 Bashful Blonde, and after looking at that result, we're then going to try number 32 Lucky Copper. Now, having used both of these before when I had blonde hair, they don't do a whole lot. In order to really get a vibrant color, you have to penetrate the hair shaft, which then means you have something that's permanently staining your hair. I don't want that. This is something just for covering for a day, for an event, or a look, or something like that. They are sheer colors, so I anticipate that I'm going to get sort of a dull blonde with this, and I might get sort of an apricot-y color with the light copper. That is what I anticipate. So let's put it to the test and find out how the Roux Fanci-Full covers gray. You want to start with freshly washed, towel-dried hair and wear gloves because this will stain your fingernails and you don't want to have grubby-looking fingernails if you're putting nice hair color on for an event. So we are first going to try the Golden Spell. Shake the bejesus out of it. I do use a lot more product with this color toning mousse than I would with a non-colored mousse that I was just using to style my hair. So that's why you see these great big huge amounts that I'm putting in my hair. I want to make sure that it is thoroughly saturated, that every silver hair is covered. This is also going to affect your end result. I have curly hair. If I left this to dry naturally, well, A, it would be messy, and B, it would just have a funky texture. It'd be weird. So when you blow dry, know that you're going to have a thicker, more full-bodied look with the blow dry because it's adding a lot of product to your hair. Okay, we've got the mousse all over the hair. Seems to be good coverage. Now we're going to hit it with the blow dryer and have the moment of truth. Okay, the first thing, it took a long time to blow dry. It was really wet. So that's one thing to notice. And I don't know if you can see this on camera, but you can see when my hair was wet, it hit my face. and left marks of the hair color on my face. So if you're doing this for an event, you might want to do your makeup afterwards, which I would recommend anyway, because you don't know. Kitties with collars on, you can hear lots of bells going today. I would definitely recommend putting the hair color on before you do your makeup, because it is going to influence how you do your makeup. And I have to say, I am pleasantly surprised with how well it turned out. Now, I don't know that this is a blonde, and I'll take my cell phone outside so I can get in the sun and shoot some of this and show you all of the wrinkles. That'll be exciting. But I'll show you what this color looks like out in daylight so you can get a better idea. But it is a very soft ash blonde and is, I think, totally acceptable. You might not get your hair color with this. So if you're looking to blend, you know, and have an exact match with a white line here going into dark, it's probably not going to give you an exact color match, but if you just want to take it to a blonde tone, that is not too bad. Honestly, I'm excited about the color that it turned out. I think it's a really pretty soft ash blonde, and I think I have in my box of hair some extensions that are in about this shade of blonde. So when I get home, I may be breaking out some extensions to play with. Fun! So I just tried the Roux Fanci-Full Golden Spell and got a nice ash blonde color. I washed it out, and this is always the most important part for me. I'm very concerned about it grabbing on those bleached out ends, because those ends of my hair have been through the ringer. They've been bleached and colored and bleached and colored and bleached and then toned to the silver. So this part on my hair is a little scary. It's like, who knows what's going to happen there. So let's find out how it all washed out. And it looks like we had really good success. So all the color came out. It did not grab anywhere. So I'm very, very pleased with the Golden Spell. And I'll use this, you know, for if I've got an audition or some event where I would rather be blonde than silver, then I will use this. That's kind of a nice thing to have in the arsenal. Now the scary one. Now I'm going to try the Lucky Copper. I was a little concerned about this one because I'm afraid it'll grab on the end, so that's why I wanted to try blonde first. But now I feel more confident to try the Lucky Copper, so you're going to get to see with me how well this works. I do not anticipate vibrant copper locks. I anticipate a soft apricot blonde. So let's find out. We have our freshly washed, towel-dried hair. We have our Roux Fanci-Full Lucky Copper. Shake the bejesus out of it. Make sure all that color pigment is blended in. Not exactly a vibrant copper tone, is it? So far, the Lucky Copper is a little messier than the blonde was, but that makes sense because it has more pigment in it. So this definitely has a little more cleanup necessary around the hairline, but I'll get that after I blow it dry. The blow dry process does take longer than it normally does. This hair is very saturated and very, very wet. Here is the end result on the Lucky Copper. It is not exactly Irish Setter red. I don't know that I'd even call it a shade of red. It does not look like a shade of hair color that occurs in nature. It's a little bizarre looking. The cleanup, as you can see, I've got a little cleanup to do right in here around the hairline, but it does clean up easily. Q-tip and water, and that'll take care of it. So at least the cleanup is easy. Definitely do your hair before you do your makeup. Super easy cleanup. And I will take you outside with my cell phone so I can show you what this looks like in full sun. Well, curious myself. Happier with the blonde tone. So I guess my advice with the fanciful mousses is you can get a hair color change, but don't anticipate anything too aggressive. If you've got silver hair and you want to be blonde for a day, you can get a soft ash blonde, but I wouldn't anticipate a really vibrant color. And with the dark browns, I think really the best you're gonna get is like a taupe. It's not really gonna get to a vibrant brunette tone because these are transparent colors. They just lay pigment on top of your hair. They do not penetrate the hair shaft. Nice for a change of pace. There is the Roux Fanci-Full mousses. I will try the liquid when I get home. I did try it on a little strip of hair and I was not that impressed, but I'll show you when I get home. These were at Sally Beauty Supply for about $10.50. They were having a sale when I picked these up, so I got buy one, get one free. That's why I got 2 of them. I will drop links down below if you don't have a Sally Beauty Supply near you and you want to pick it up at Amazon. Hey, appreciate the business. I earn a few cents on that if you do. And by the way, I have fan funding enabled on my YouTube videos. So all of the products that I try, I pay for out of my own money. And you can, if you like these videos and you'd like to see me do more products, you can tip me. I don't know what it is. You can contribute towards the funding of this channel. $1 once a month will add up and help me be able to buy more things, to try them out, to show you. Totally optional, up to you. And it'll be up there in the corner, the little I. Or fan funding. Thank you very much. You have a great day, and I will talk to you.